So we are in the car on the way to Flagler, St. Augustine to see Eryn. And we're stopping at Flagler Beach, which is actually like 45 minutes south of there. But we just wanted to see a beach, and so that's kind of more on the way than if we went to Volano or somewhere. So we're going to see the beach here in any minute now, and then we're going to meet up with her for lunch at like Hurricane Patty's or something. Oh, let's see what's under the bridge.
There's a bridgewater there to complete ocean.
I'm trying to see the ocean up there. And a river.
Oh, there's the ocean.
Ah, looky.
Everywhere's the ocean.
Look, there's a pretty sunflower right here, and then there's the beach. And then my dad said if we were staying here longer, he'd do the funky pelican. So we're at Flagler Beach. There's pretty sunflowers here. Lots of palm trees. I'm happy. Are you happy?
I'm happy.
Look, the beach. Yes. Like mini Santa Monica minus the boardwalk. I mean, that is the boardwalk minus the rides on it. Oh, it's so nice. Yay. Under the pier, the shade is lovely. There is a storm coming though, so we're not going to stay long at all. But I'm happy to be back on the beach. It's very nice here. There's some surfers over there. Oh look, somebody's standing up. Oh, he fell. It got me from behind earlier. When I first saw my mom take a photo, it just like came up and hit me, and I was not expecting. I was like, oh my gosh. Which I should have expected it. I'm on a beach, you know, but I was not thinking about the water coming to get me where I was. Ah! Since they're already wet, might as well, you know. I wore flip-flops for a reason. Oh, it's so beautiful. Thank you, Eryn, for the recommendation. We will come see you shortly for lunch. I promise we'll leave eventually. We may have just spent the shortest trip at the beach anybody has ever taken that doesn't live by a beach. We were here for, I don't know, maybe 10-15 minutes. But we are on the way back, so we can go up to St. Augustine. Oh, it got dark. I'm under the boardwalk. Hello, boardwalk. But yeah, somebody crawled up on one of these cross beam things here, was taking photos. Hi, beautiful beach. Bye-bye. Look, folks, it's Flagler over there, and there's the water. I just saw a sign that said no fishing from bridge, but if somebody had a fishing pole and string long enough to fish from this bridge, I would be impressed, because this is pretty tall.
Oh my god, I cannot believe it, that's awesome!
It's a car wash, but it's also a riverboat car wash. We just got to Hurricane Patty's. There's manatee basics for boaters, so that's neat. I wonder if she's here yet. But there's an outside deck, so hopefully we can eat outside. But yep, we're at Hurricane Patty's. Oh, it's nice. So we got seated, we decided to sit inside, but where you can see outside, I'm zooming in real slow because you can see it's like a wind catcher thing. It was windy a second ago and it was actually spinning. Where'd it go? Oop, there's the dolphin. And so, oh, there you go. See the ball spins on his nose. And that's just one of the like boat front topper things. Look who's here! Say hi! Look how pretty she looks. You actually can't tell you're so red. This thing like has very good lighting through the window. She got sunburned. So we have our we demolished our crab dip, but we got crab dip. Shout out to our waitress. She was super nice and hooked us up with some crab dip. So what?
Named Eryn.
Oh yeah, her name is also Eryn. So yeah.
But not me.
So Eryn, there's this place we saw when we came in called Red Lobster. Have you ever tried it? We thought it might be good.
It sounds like local fresh food. You should go for it.
It's actually the highest rated place on TripAdvisor for St. Augustine.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding.
That's embarrassing.
So this is, what is it?
What's got in it?
It's a seafood salad wrap.
Seafood salad.
It has crab and
He
shrimp.
has shrimp. He said crab, shrimp, and other things.
Mine's shrimp.
Seafood fries. Wow, sweet potato fries. And that's basically seafood fries. Those are clam shrimps. And then I got, whoa, I'm zoomed in. Then I got mahi with the black beans and rice, which I just hit with my finger. Can I just have one mahi? Because I'm not so hungry. What movie is that?
House Bunny.
House Bunny, yes. So on this episode of Cribs, we're gonna see Eryn's new apartment. The street is so pretty. Look how pretty that is. Ooh, doggy. I love doggy. Oh, he's rolling. How cute. But yeah, it's a nice neighborhood. She's close enough she can walk to campus. Which one's yours?
This one.
Oh, that one. Backyard. You said that's the Presbyterian church?
Yes.
Okay, that's the Presbyterian church, built by Flagler.
Henry Flagler.
Henry Flagler. I'm sure he didn't actually pick up a hammer or anything, but paid for by...
He co-founded Standard Oil with Rockefeller.
Yes.
And he built a bunch of hotels all down the coast, especially here in St. Augustine. And then there's also a famous one in Key West.
Oh, fun facts. Following our fearless tour guide. We need to get you a flag for Flagler for being a tour guide. So this is the historic Presbyterian church here. It's beautiful.
Who had studied in Europe, I want a grand memorial church. Well, they knew what a grand church looked like. They'd studied in Italy and all over the place. So they were thinking Italian. The college is more Spanish.
Spanish Renaissance.
But this
style,
one is
yeah.
more Italian in the feel. And it's the same architect.
That thing that I just showed you that had his name on it, that was where he liked to sit. This church is a memorial to his daughter. But yeah, that was where he liked to sit. He didn't want them to put that. That's where the congregation put that to like label where he sat. So this is actually the mausoleum where Flagler is buried over there. Mr. Flagler
Is very
Oh, yeah, I went like that. Disney Point, she says, over there.
Look at these windows.
So this column is coquina. It is like shell concrete. You can see shell pieces in it.
Yeah, they
Oh my gosh, isn't
like,
that
if you-
amazing?
Yeah, so if you want to go in there, you kind of have to pay for it.
Oh my goodness. Go send us some pictures.
Oh, they got new signs. But the mailroom's in there, as well as like some classrooms in here. That's
Oh, that's so pretty. Look how cute. It's so little.
These archives are so cool.
yeah.
What is this?
This is, we're entering the rotunda. This is the main building. These are mostly girls' dorms, and then there's also a couple rooms off to the side that are just like historic. Like the Flagler room over there was like the women's lounge. Harry Potter month. So since this looks like the Great Hall in Harry Potter, or a lot of people say it does, like say the school does in general, then for one night they line up all the tables in columns like that, put runners down them, put floating candles up with like invisible wire, and a bunch of the professors and stuff will dress up like professors from the movie. And
Did you go to it?
Yeah, and it's like the Great Hall. It's like the feast. So they have like a Thanksgiving dinner and they have butterbeer and stuff. Like it's really cool.
That is really cool.
And then they have like a big Quidditch match and everything outside, and you can get sorted. It's really cool.
That was really cool. So she was like, yeah, we'll see if one of my security guards is there. But I know, she's like, well, except for they probably forgot me since I've been gone for 8 months. And then the guy was like, hey, welcome back. And
Yeah.
we were like, this is going to be good.
He was real nonchalant about it. He's like, do you want to? He's like, I'll show you the time.
Because otherwise you don't get to see it unless you're on a paid tour. It's beautiful in here. Eryn, you're spoiled. If you have a meal plan here, you have like Caribbean jerk and Montreal chicken blend.
But listen, when I had a meal plan here, this was before they improved the food.
Okay.
So we did not have any of these options.
But it's amazing to see like plasticware and then this gorgeous architecture. It's like, what? I don't even know it's really so much the architecture as like the paintings.
Yeah.
I mean, like the columns are beautiful too. Though. So I forgot. She was just saying this is where she lived. I am jealous. What the heck?
I'm a real life princess.
A real life princess living with a bunch of other real life princesses. They also have a press penny machine, so you know I'm gonna hit that up. Oh my goodness. Wow, you hooked us up. I'm hype.
My fave security guard. What
Yes.
up?
She says it's the first time she's ever gotten to be alone in here, so this is really cool. Snapchat worthy.
So
Oh
I'm
yeah.
friends with the security guard, and now he's like letting us go into all the private areas of the school, and I'm in love. Gosh.
Is this a solarium, Eryn?
No, this is not the solarium. This is the Flagler.
Okay, well I would pay $10,000 to have my wedding in here. This is so pretty. It's like the Regensburg Palace. So someone let us in here, and it's so gorgeous. So thank you to the person who let us in here. I'm not gonna name you because I don't want to get you in trouble. But it's so nice. It's so pretty. I'm gonna show you the Flagler room. Look at the ceiling. It's so pretty.
I wish I dressed nicer. Then I could get some real like regal
Yeah.
photo shoot stuff in here.
Yes. This is so beautiful. So beautiful. They also have dresses in this other room. I don't feel like we're having a very conventional tour of St. Augustine today, but I'm in love with it, so it's whatever. That's so funny. This girl, she's like looking at two flowers there. I thought she was like texting. My phone just died. I'm so upset. We can't take more pictures. And we're not done looking around yet. So beautiful. Eryn, you should have a graduation party here. I'll come. It's cool.
This clock was built by Thomas Edison. The clock no longer works, and they can't fix it because it's built into the entire mantle.
Oh, wow. So Thomas Edison built a really awesome clock, but he did not plan ahead.
Wow, that's a lot of time to plan.
That's so beautiful. Wow.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, those that
Weird.
fountain, yeah.
Beautiful solarium looking down. Oh, it's gorgeous. Wow, that's so pretty. Sundial, that's right. So the frogs tell the hours, and the turtles you can't see right now, but they tell the seasons. That's that fountain right there in the middle. But wow, this is a beautiful view. Thank you so much.
So what time does it say it is? 1, 2, 3, 4.
424.
Should have gone to Flagler. Too late. About to graduate. It's okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. So that'd be not quite 5 if it was right there like Debbie said.
That's the noon one. Here's his armband.
24.
So that's where you volunteered?
Yes, that is
Cool.
the museum I worked at.
What does it have in it? Various things?
Similar to this, really. Similar to like the Flagler room that you saw.
So what street are you taking us to? St. George?
St. George Street.
St.
Like
George
the main
Street.
tourist street.
Main tourist street. That's where we belong. Professional tourists.
Yeah. There's like food and shops and stuff like that. And it's just a walking street. No cars are allowed to drive on it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I watched some vlogs about it before I came, so I studied up so I would know what to do. And then I figured you would just tell us what to do also. So.
Yeah. Well, it actually burned down and they rebuilt it, so not technically,
Oh, okay.
but like before that.
The location of where the oldest church was is.
Gosh, it's amazing.
Yeah. And it's beautiful on the inside too, but we went through one church. We'll go to touristy things now.
Well, this is cool.
Yeah, it says right there, America's first parish.
Yeah.
This is St. George Street.
She wanted to go to
Two
the
stones.
or the hippo. You said
Yeah.
Whichever one.
She says they make their waffle cones in here. They're really good. We ate at a place like this in North Carolina, actually. It's the same brand. What did you say you get in the waffle cone, though?
I usually get Mackinac Island fudge. That's my favorite flavor that they have here.
What is it?
It's
It's a
like
place in Michigan.
Michigan, yeah, but
Okay, that doesn't answer the flavor.
Oh, it's just they're known
it's
for
like
fudge.
vanilla with like really good chunks of fudge and like other things swirled in.
They're known
Like,
for
it's
fudge up
just
there.
Wow.
It's been a tour.
Chocolate pop. Bourbon. Yeah. If you wanted to go like chocolate, you had no version of dairy. It wasn't like rich. That chocolate seems
These are all different options, and I'm overwhelmed, but it's so good. This is one of her friends. The oldest wooden schoolhouse in the USA. Ooh, I hope that turns out. Oh, it's pretty. Yeah, yeah. You want to repeat that?
This is the old city gates.
Before St. Augustine expanded, she says. So, and we just passed Kilwin's number 2.
You're right, you'll be able to see.
Ah, the fort! The famous fort. Been here for a long time. We can tour it. So this is probably going to be the only St. Augustine vlog ever made where you don't spend 50% of the time in the fort.
They're for free because it's a fort. Then, like, if you have a military ID, you can get in and get one person in with you.
Well, I can't take photos, so I'm going to have to settle for video, but that's okay.
Oh, look,
I'll just be able to look back and experience it again. Maybe if I smile here long enough in front of the fort, this will actually end up being a good photo, and I'll actually have a good cover photo for this video, because I always do crappy cover photos, so I'm just going to smile with scenery and hope it freezes on this for one of the cover photos. Ah! Guys, there are dolphins! I'm so excited. I've literally never seen a dolphin in the wild. I've never seen one. Where?
Right towards that white sailboat with the black one behind
Right
it.
there.
I hope you guys can see this. Maybe I can zoom in on this later. Where? I don't see it again, but that was so cool.
There it is. To the
Oh, because this is the coolest thing ever. Ah! Ah! Oh, there were 2! So we're at the Bridge of Lions now. We are hitting up everything in St. Augustine as fast as humanly possible since we gotta go.
Taking pictures sitting on top of the lion late at night when there weren't a lot of cars.
This lady right here is the reason that these lions are under video recording.
I have never sat upon one of those lions.
The statue of Ponce de Leon, she says.
And then that town square over there used to be like, well, not to be like morbid, but that's where slaves used to be sold.
Yes, I want to try this place. Cousteau's. Waffles and milkshakes. What could be more perfect? This is a blackberry something. Isn't this delicious looking?
It is delicious looking. It's called, what is it called again?
Oh, I'm zoomed in. Sorry, I was like super close to your face. Something Steve. Yeah, Papa Steve. Is it good?
Yeah, we taste.
This is the Life on Mars. It's like coconut ice cream.
It's gonna melt
Wow,
fast because
it's
it's hot.
good.
Cool those umbrellas. Before we get out of the road.
Shoot, I wanted to film something in the road.
There's a car coming.
Okay, well when the car's done, I'll show you guys. It says established 1565. And they say it on like every other brick so you don't forget it. Heaven forbid. We just had Cousteau's. It was delicious. I wanted to try it. The Ping Island was good. And she had a Papa Steve. Life goal is to live somewhere where there's bougainvillea. You know, I think I even saw in someone's video where they had all of these flags. This is where we really like the salt. Red,
Palmer, yucca planter.
some red, yellow,
Is it a traveling palmer or yucca planter?
half red,